Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts. As always, hope you're all doing very well today. So before to start, I'm going to tell you the news because otherwise I'm going to forget. Normally the microphone should be working well. Just 2 seconds please. It should be better now. There we go. So yeah, today we have some news at 4 p.m. UTC plus 2. Well, this is moving the market most of the time, so just be aware of this. I'm gonna, by the way, add an alarm on my phone to trade that if we have to. Perfect. So Bitcoin, we've got a nice, so the last update was on Wednesday, so it was in, well, around there, by the way, we did, yeah, I remember now. So we've got the pump and the drop here down to, let me see, it was the first target we have planned here, so it was the value low, really, okay, the first resistance really we had to reclaim, the first sign of strength, so we've got a nice flip to support and a nice increase in price from here. So let's update the levels first of all, sorry, before to go with the plan here. So we've got a new daily level. Alright, let me see here what that brings us with. Yeah, well, this is definitely something to be aware of, so let's add this into the levels for here. And let's go on MOONCHARTS, see if we have anything here to update. So we have no naked session path control, no TPO, and do we have any DNPOC? No, we don't have anyone, so that's it really. No more levels to add on this. Yeah, so first of all, let's start with the support. Again, I'm not going to cover the higher time frame, all of this really, all the higher time frame plan, the wave and everything. I'm going to cover this only in the Monday's update. So if you want to go and check out the higher time frame plan, you can simply go in on the YouTube channel really, in the live section, and check the one on Monday. Okay, that's the one where I cover the higher time frame, so you can be aware of the context really on the bigger time frame. But otherwise here for, well, the local uptrend we're having at the moment, the first big support, if we can say that. Okay, we do have, of course, here, for example, just below here, the naked session path control. Then we have two lows here to take. Okay, so this is, for example, for really low time frame scalpers, a target to be aware of. This is another one here to be aware of with all the lows, the new daily level, the single print just below that low, for example. These are some targets to be aware of. But otherwise, the first big support really for, well, swing traders or day traders really, this is the first support. So we have the latest full uptrend path control plus a TPO and DNPOC, and the old weekly negative path control that was a really good support and resistance on the lower time from here. So just be aware of this. Okay, we do have also the 61886% from the very top to the very bottom here, so this is a very good zone of confluence, and the anchored VWAP from the very bottom here. Okay, so this is the first real big zone of support we are having. If this is lost, okay, we're simply going to see so a nice continuation, normally at the very least down to this bottom here, and so the next target is simply here is the second green square we are having here on the chart, so to speak, the value low, the TPO level, the 61866%, the swing through pans here, okay, a few liquidity here, plus the DNPOC and the TPO just below. This right here is a very easy support to spot, so it is possible that we are not going to touch it, and so to speak, we're simply going to end up here in a swing through pan. So for example, we're going to come that down, swing through pan low, and we're going to reclaim without touching the support here. Okay, so that brings us with this possible long trade from the swing through pan here. Okay, and if we don't manage to get a swing through pan, we're simply going to go for the target, of course. Okay, so yeah, this is the first possible long trade we're having here, not the high, I would say, well, around there for the moment. Okay, so we have these two long trades really. Okay, first one into the first green square, as simple as that, and the second one here, swing through pan first of all. If not, we can look for the real target. Okay, this is a very easy support to spot. We can do something a bit more tricky that will be a front run really of the target. Okay, so to end up really in a swing through pan of that low. And if we start to drop below here, there is no real big support anymore, so we'll be a bit more careful longing. Okay, and the new low is likely, I would say. A good level also on the lower time frame is this value high. Okay, for example, yesterday you've got a nice, so it was this value high here, resistance, resistance, resistance. So be aware of that level. Okay, can be interesting on a lower time frame. You do have, for example, this range to trade. Okay, so you have this value high level here in a lower time frame. Just have this range really. Okay, so it's from this bottom here to the top there. So you have a nice resistance and a nice support here. So for example, if you come back down, as I said, for scalpers, you can look for a swing through a pan or something below here, or a fair auction, okay, into the bottom of the range really. And yeah, that's it really for the support. Just in case we go more down, yeah, so just in case we break that bottom here, of course we break a bottom, so we have to look for a swing through pan or a fair auction as always. If we don't manage to hold that low with a swing through pan, so to speak, here we have the low, okay, we just take it and reclaim directly, close above the price low, so we end up here with a wick only below the price low, and we get the good data on the order flow, so to speak, in this to take the long trade. This is a swing through pan, okay, just a wick below the previous low, and then we reclaim, close above, and then we get all the good data while doing this on the order flow, and we manage to reclaim. Okay, so this is a swing through pan. A fair auction is when you get acceptance really below, you spend some time, you form something bullish on the order flow, and you manage to reclaim. Okay, so if there is no swing through pan or fair auction on that low, we're simply going to see a drop normally for a new low right here, so to speak, below 49, well, yeah, 49,000. Okay, if we break that bottom here, we're simply going to, well, break again a new low. So now we can move this down a little bit. That'd be the first support. Okay, and so we can look simply here for a swing through pan or a fair auction of this bottom. So we're just gonna move this on the right, by the way, like this, and there we go. And so we can simply look here for a swing through pan or a fair auction into this weekly negative path control on TX1, by the way. If you're wondering, if you use the TX 100, you won't get it. You have to use the TX1 to get that one. Okay. Yeah, so these are all the support really we have to be aware of. Now in terms of resistance, of course, if we take the highs, we have to look for a swing through pan or a fair auction. Now if we really get acceptance above the high, the first resistance is really the latest full downtrend path control up to this path control level 2. If we start to break this to get acceptance above this target, we're simply going to look for these two highs here to be taken. Okay, so we'll have a first high here, second one here with a nice monthly negative path control just above. We also have a value high, the 6.86%. So this right here is the next big zone of resistance. Okay, we'll have these two big ones. If we start breaking the second one here, we can look for this high here to be taken into this value high level, the NPOC and TPO. Gonna stop here for a moment. Well, just in case we manage to get acceptance above this, we can look for this weekly and monthly level just right there. Okay, so around 64,000 to 300. And yeah, that is it really with the support and resistance. Yeah, not much, nothing more on this really. So let's go with the wave now. Just so, well, in the last update, you know, we've planned, so it was either where is this? I guess it's in here. Yeah, so it was either here a wave 4-5, so a longer wave 4, okay, into the 6.86%, but as we got acceptance below, as I said in the last update, okay, if we have to get acceptance below the 6.86%, so really, well, this is not really getting acceptance, but we still went below here. The retracement is way too big for a wave 4. So as I said, I'm simply going to switch to the second configuration. That is simply here a leading, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5. And so if we have a leading here, we have either a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5, either an ABC zigzag 5 waves, correction, 5 waves in any case. Okay, so in that case, we was looking here for, well, not the double XY, by the way, as we was looking for a wave 4 first of all. But yeah, we've got to support really the 6.86% or the value low level we have planned. We've got a bounce from the value low here. That's pretty cool. And so yeah, from now, well, since then we've got a rise. I will just be aware of a possible longer B wave or a longer wave 2, okay, with an ABC flat or a double EXY depending on what February trace. So for a moment we have done a 113% retracement. As always, it's a bit more probable to go into the 123, 127. Okay, so just a little higher. For a flat. Now the thing is, if we start going above, getting some kind of close above, for example, here's a B123, 127. Well, this is not an ABC flat anymore. It will be a double EXY. So we can look in that case for the 414 and the 1.5. Okay, retracement. So it'll be here for a W, an X, and a Y wave. If the X wave again gets some kind of close above this fib resistance target, well, this is not a double EXY anymore, and so we can take already the B wave done or the wave 2 done, and we can look for the wave 3 or C to the upside. I'm just taking something a little longer in the B wave or in the wave 2, simply because this is not looking so much like an impulse or something to start a C wave or a wave 3. And the B wave or the wave 2 here was really quick. So to make something a little longer will be cool, not gonna lie. Okay. Now I'm not saying that we're going to go that down. We have the targets here. We can absolutely stop in there too. So for example, end up here in a triple wave like this, and the third wave truncated. That will be a double EXY or an ABC flat. Really, we don't really care. And from here we can get another increase in price, like this. Okay. So yeah, just so you know, and well, if you raise directly so above this fib resistance, well, we take the C wave or the wave 3. As simple as that, really. So Bitcoin, we're done. Nothing more to add on this. 10 minutes. That's pretty cool. That was pretty quick. And so now, well, I don't know if you have any requests. Let me see. No, there is nothing at the moment. So well, I think we're good for today. Nothing more really to add. NOT not interesting. We've got also that was FLOKI in the last update, so it was on that one here. We've got a drop into a long target. We've got the lovely rise. Thing is, now if Bitcoin is doing a longer, so C wave or Y wave to the downside, we can get a bit of a drop again into the long target once more before to get another increase in price. So it's maybe a little longer. I mean, it follows really the draw. That will be the first drop. We've got the reclaim, and we'll get the next drop. So it'll be a bit of a longer reclaim, and the next drop a little bit after that. Okay, but it follows still the draw really. That's pretty cool. Really good long trade we have planned. We've got also ING, where we have planned a trade in the last update. So it was here again on the Bybit pre here with the levels. So sadly we've got a bit of a front run of the target. Okay, I was looking here for the exact monthly negative path control. Now well, it's a bit of a zone. Okay, you can see here you have a low down to here, a low here, resistance. So it's a bit of a zone really. Okay, so we've got a bounce really from this zone of support. So it's still lovely pump from here. Don't know if you took that along. And that's it really. What we can check otherwise, we've got a request yesterday on the Discord server that was for cat. The problem is here if you go into the alt section. So I added that on my chart. The premise here, well, here is the first chart. Okay, so you can see this right here. We'll have this nice increase in price. Well, a bit of a pump and dump here at the very beginning. Okay, around the 22nd of August. Okay, and if you go on that one, you can see we have this lovely pump and dump. We have a big gap here, and so we just have something pretty big here to the downside. So the problem is now which one to choose. That's a bit the problem we're having at the moment. Yeah, not very easy to pick the right one. I'd say. I will trust more Bybit, but well, I don't know, to be honest. That's a bit of a problem right now. Maybe if we pull, so do we have something here, or is this scam week? No, it's a real one. All right. So if we pull something like this, yeah, that brings us for something a lot lower. All right. So let me see. Just so we can plan a few targets there. Or is a 0 on that one? Oops. Okay. And if I pull it like this, oops, wrong click, but anyways. Yeah, well, we have all this really. Yeah, well, I mean, all of this right here is an accumulation zone really. Just gonna get rid of all these fibs there. Can we pull something here? No, not with a wave. Well, in any case, we've got a new low here made, so there is no possible impulse. It was something from before. So we have to start the count from here, really. So wave. Let me see. The low is made here. Is made here. Okay. Well, is this really a wave? An impulsive here, so wave 1. Wave 2, I'd say it's here due to the RSI. Well, it will be the wave 3 normally here. I'd say something like that. It's very complex with all the scam wicks also on that one. You have some scam wicks everywhere here. Yeah, wave 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, so that will be here for an A, B, C. Maybe something longer if you don't manage to get the 5 ways up. We're going to check that. Or as always for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. So something a much more bigger here, or a leading, but as always an impulsive is more probable. So what do we have here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we've got some possible failures here. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5. Okay, interesting. So if we pull the extension tool on the... Are we on the log scale still? Let me see how to pull that fib here. 1, 2, 3. Let's give it a try like this. Okay, max target. And then... Yes, crazy extension in there. Okay. Well, yeah, so these are some possible failures up here. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have the 5 waves to the upside here, I don't know if the levels on that are really well respected or not. Oof. Well, not really. Okay, so we can look here for... Even that is not well respected. The crazy thing here. So in any case, we can look for next, as always, A, B, C, or a wave, bam, 1, 2, and much more bigger move to the upside. 5 ways up. Let me see if we have a few levels down here. Nothing in here. We have a daily there, but I mean, okay. What we can add here otherwise, and then correct view up, but I mean, this is already touched here, definitely, yeah. Well, the best target, of course, here will be to get a swing flip and here or a failed auction. Okay, that'd be the thing. Just checking here if we've got any issue or something on the stream. Normally no, which will be working well. Yep, nice. Yeah, maybe if you want to look for a bigger triple wave again, well, it's really there is no real Bybit order flow on that. This is just spot here. Don't know if this is available on Bybit futures. No, it's not. Well, you can look here for a swing flip part of this lower time frame top here into the 6.86% is value high. Okay, this looks like a good target, to be honest. Just gonna move this a little more on the right. If I can go into the settings. No, the double click don't want to anyways. There you go. So, well, that can bring us with a possible rejection in here. Okay, a possible short trade. Well, we need Bitcoin at the same time being bearish, otherwise this won't happen, of course. Okay. And in terms of support, well, there is this 6.86% plus daily level where we went, for example, here. So below, we reclaim, we can look for a flip to support, and so another bounce here. Okay, so this can be a possible long trade idea. The best, not gonna lie, will be to go take out this bottom here and end up here in a swing flip under a failed auction. Okay, to go below here and manage to reclaim. And oops, that's not a long trade. And so to get this nice long trade here, at least normally for this target there, depending of Bitcoin, of course, if we have to get the rise or not on Bitcoin. Yeah, well, that is it really for that one, not gonna lie. Not gonna spend too much time on this. This, well, has some scam wicks everywhere. I mean, the chart is a bit forget, to be honest with you. So not gonna, yeah, spend too much time on this. I think you already have a nice TA on that. And in any case, if I'm mistaken, it's an airdrop. So you find holding this. Yeah, so that's it really for that one. Don't know if you have any more requests. Good morning, mate. Hope you're doing great. Bitcoin, what's doing Bitcoin right now? Let me see here if we can get something of that. Okay. So we have all these tops there above. Okay, this is really more for scalpers here. Swing pan to this value high, and we can even do something a little more tricky, going to this upper key level here, and then come back down, depending, of course, on the reaction we are having on the order flow. The cool thing is that we've got a reclaim of this path constraint value low, so now we need to hold this value low here. If we do so and get something good for along here with no absorption, of course, on the highs, that can bring us with a nice increase in price for this next target, really. Okay, so this, well, yeah, all of this really. And if we get nothing of the key level, we can look for the highs here into the range top, really. We just have to trade the range high, really, as simple as that. But yeah, if we lose this value low, it's possible that we fall for this low here plus an 8 session path control. We do have one low here, so to take just right there, that'll be cool, not gonna lie. So yeah, I think we're done for today really. Nothing more to add on Bitcoin. The alts are nothing crazy, to be honest with you. Cats is done. Yeah, nothing crazy happened since then. CKB is doing a bit of a rise, oops. We did got a bounce from that, nice. Oh yeah, these are not the updated levels anyways. Yep, well, if you don't have any request, we're good for today. Could you check out ING please, had a little move up. Yep, yes mate, for sure. So yes, it's there. So we did plant this nice long trade, as I said before, already in the stream in the last update. So, well, I mean, missed really here. It's more of a zone really. You can see support before the Montenegro path control with a nice then flip to resistance, flip to resistance, flip to resistance, and again here resistance, support. So yeah, that's pretty cool. In any case, we've got the rise here. Now, well, we just need to wait for this target to be hit. Really as simple as that. So not much to update on this, and so, well, if we have the 5 waves down here, it's more a retracement, as I said in the last update, for a B wave. So we simply have to look really for, so more likely here it says a 1618. That'll be cool to go into the 1618 here, into the last target. And so once you've got this, well, that's a triple wave up for sure here. Okay, so we've got a triple wave up. It's not impossible that we make a bigger and longer triple wave like this, for example, and then we complete the A wave. Okay, we do the B wave retracement. Okay, and then we do the C wave here to the downside. Okay, we can make something a little longer here, a bigger triple wave, if Bitcoin, for example, is not dropping directly. But yeah, for now we have to be focused really on this triple wave to the upside. Is more likely an ABC zigzag by the way here. And so it will be cool to go into the 1618 as it matched the resistance here we have planned just above. Okay, so that brings us with this possible short trade next after the long. Again, I'm placing this on the chart. I'm not saying you have to take this one. There is no any financial advice as always. If we go in there, okay, into this resistance, we have to get Bitcoin being bearish at the same time, so to speak. If we hit that target, Bitcoin need to get a short trade too, so to speak, and be bearish. If Bitcoin is not bearish, ING is just going to do this. Okay, so this is very important to get the context on Bitcoin, and well, if you want to read the order flows on Bitcoin, to see if this is bearish or not really. Okay, but yeah, there is this possible short trade here after this nice long trade, so well, must make a path control from the zone really. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Not more really to add on ING, not gonna lie. Not much to update. So that's it really, my pleasure mate. So I think we're done for today. 30 minutes video, not too long, but again I'm not covering the high time frame anymore on Bitcoin except on the Monday's updates. So yeah, that's it really. Don't forget the news at 4:30 no, at 4 p.m. sorry, UTC plus 2. This is most of the time in the market, so just be aware of that. I added an alarm personally on my phone, so I'm not forgetting this. And yeah, have a lovely trading day ahead. Have a nice weekend ahead because we are Friday normally. Yes, we're Friday, so have a nice weekend ahead. Take care of you as always, and catch you all in the next one on Monday where we'll cover the higher time frame. Have a nice one. Take care. Cheers.